Well, good morning. It is Tuesday morning, sometime around 11 o'clock. I'm out here at my upper garden looking over my onions. So that rain really does beat them down. It does. Now, when you fertilize onions and asparagus and garlic, you want to use heavy on the nitrogen. You know, like a 10-4-4 or just plain 10 if you want to. They're very big feeders, and so, you know, every couple of weeks, give them a shot. Anyways, my turnips here are doing okay. So I got some weeds in here, and these onions are doing real good in here. These were transplanted out of that bed. These too. Now, these don't seem to be doing as well, but there is a lot of coverage, a lot of kohlrabi going on there. Chinese spinach. What did I say? Cabbage, sorry. I better look at the, Nozokia cabbage. Good cabbage. We had some in our dinner last night, with our dinner. And you can eat these leaves on the kohlrabi if you want a good gut health. These kind of greens like cabbage, any kind of cabbage greens, cauliflower, in that brassica family. You can eat that. You can cut these off, and I recommend cutting those off every time. See, they're ready to be cut off again, because when they get broke over, it's kind of a signal. See, this one's broken over here. So I'll just pinch it off right there. You can actually eat these raw if you want. They're not that strong or powerful. So these guys here are doing pretty good. I think they're a little bit thick. I am going to thin them out pretty soon. And see, these two here are just too close together, so I'll probably pull this one up. We got these pine needles that do damage to us too. So here's one. So gotta go around here and pull these pine needles out. Pine needles are worse than oak leaves. They get in everything. You can't get them out. Anyway, so here we are. The rain's been beating them down a little bit. They're looking pretty good. We don't have a lot of broken over ones. When you find them though, like this right here, yeah, you just wanna pinch them off. Because if you leave them broke over, that is gonna signal the plant that it's done and it doesn't have to do anymore, because it's broken over, and that's a signal to the onion that it's done. Right? So you kind of want to get rid of those. I really haven't had good luck growing onions here, but what do you know? So we'll see. We these are our own plants from our own seeds that we recovered from the plants last year, and I'm thinking and hoping that if I get them acclimated to my microclimate here, that they'll grow and get big bulbs. So I had to go in yesterday to the hospital, and they had to go do an upper endoscopy on me, because they planted a little capsule in my esophagus to see how much acid reflux I'm having, which I thought we were past that already. So he told me yesterday that they're going to go ahead and recommend me for surgery to do that Lapro Nissan thing, where they go in there and they lap when you have a hiatal hernia, they lap that part, the white part, because it's pushing up into your chest cavity, and that's a big no-no. So I've been telling them for a long time that that's what needs to be done. And so I got a new doctor, and, you know, they have to go through they got to go through all the steps. Anyways, rained all day yesterday. It was pretty wonderful. Look at those Texas Reds down there. Those oranges and the lemons are ready. So anybody that wants lemons, just give me a jingle or send me a text. You can come and get all the lemons you want. The limes are ready. Looks like we got a little good, good harvest just above my finger there of I don't know if those are the kiwis or tangerines. We have some tangerines over there. They're good. I can't eat any right now, Friday, and I had to go off of my medication so they could actually see what was going on without medication. And the omeprazole works pretty good for me. So we're going to get scheduled up for a surgery with Dr. Beck here in Redding and get that taken care of. Hopefully. They put you under and then they wake you up and they want you to wake up, and they wake you up and then you come home and then you're in that fog, that brain fog, for probably 24 hours after you have the drugs, because they give you a couple different combinations of drugs to knock you out. And believe me, it works. It'll knock your ass out. It does. And then you wake up and you're back in the room that you came from. Yeah, they're starting to drop. Those lemons are starting to drop. They probably pretty soon should be putting on blossoms. Well, maybe not now, but soon. February, probably. Yeah, these guys are just popping right off. If you just take them and turn them like that and they pop right off, they're ready. These guys right here are so good. So sweet. Tangerines, tangelos, whatever they are. We have a lot of, looking at the fruit trees. There's my dog, my watchdog down right there. Sophia. Anyways, you see all these buds. Not all these buds are fruit buds. You see these here. These are fruit buds. These are leaf buds. And this is an apricot. And you don't, the only reason you would prune an apricot, because all the fruit's out on the end of the limbs. The only reason you would want to prune one is if you got limbs like this that are crossing over. And I don't cut them off unless they're rubbing each other raw, and they don't seem to be. There's some clearance there. All right, this guy over here is getting rubbed raw, so right there. So that's probably a limb that I'll trim back. I like seeing those buds though. Apricots are really hard to grow in this climate. This is a peach tree. I think they're late peaches, and they're pretty good, really. That's a pluot tree down there. We got a lot of pluots last year. They are delicious. We got some plums. But I didn't really harvest the plums. We got a lot of peaches out of that peach tree too. But I didn't really harvest the plums last year. I had too many chores to do, too many duties, that I have to do. Let's take care of this household and run the household and take care of my wife. So now down here, we have those onions that we planted, and they're gonna stand up. They're looking good already. At least they're not died. That's a new word. I just came up with a new word, died. Anyways, after the fact, he died. Anyways, so I came out yesterday and plucked off all these beans, these peas. Yeah. Very good. Our peas are growing. This bed got messed up because the cats got in here. I had to patch all the holes in my fence because they see me digging and they want to dig when I'm planting stuff. So probably you can eat these leaves on this on these Brussels sprouts. For some reason, I can't store that memory of that word. Anyways, you can take these leaves, pull these leaves off, and they're good. They taste like Brussels sprouts, cabbage. They're part of the Brassica family. Anyways, here's the. So I have garlic planted right along this edge here, and then I planted more onions in here. They're doing okay. You might see one that looks like this. It's doing okay. That got underneath the water line. We're gonna get rid of that one, and we're gonna get rid of that one. And the rain really beats them down, but I think they're gonna do good. I hope that they. Yeah, see, here's some broken ones here. Take those off. These guys here underneath the. Anyways, peas are gonna grow. I mean, as soon as we get some sunshine and a little bit warmer weather, they'll take off. It won't be long that we'll have them. So that's about how much rain we've gotten since it started raining. The past two atmospheric rivers, they call them. So some of these were transplanted because they were bunched up too much. So I did plant some right along here, and I think they're going to be all right. They look good. You know, this rain really makes a difference. It's the pH is right on them. And your water pH is important in your garden. If your pH is correct, your plants will thrive. Yeah, not only will they survive, they'll thrive. We're gonna have more of a schedule this year on our watering. We did have a lot of problems with our system, a lot of failures last year. So we worked on that one. We had that leak from the tank down to this side. So we worked on that and we got that squared away. And now we're going to be working on that side come next few months. We got time. It's a holiday season. It's a good time. So our cabbage, these cabbages over here, these are called Copenhagen Market cabbage, right? So I think we're going to grow tomatoes right here. I think we're going to grow some big beefs, and I'm going to stagger them. Like I'm going to put one there, and then over there I'm going to put one there, and I'm going to grow those up over that way, and these are going to grow up over this way, and we'll probably throw some ace in there, or early birds, or early girls, or whatever they call them. Anyways, so our cabbages are forming heads. Still growing, forming heads. I can't wait. I can't wait to have stuffed cabbage. And then there's this garlic that's doing well. It's got some weeds in there I got to get out of there. This here is hardneck all the way up to right here. You can see the difference. These are soft neck. And you want to try to grow, when you're growing garlic, keep garlic back so you can plant it that next year. Because the thing of it is, you want it acclimated to your climate. If you can acclimate all these plants and let some of them go to seed, see, we'll let some of that bok choy go to seed. We always have seeds for those peas, and then we'll let some of the cabbage go to seed, and we'll grow it from seeds. That's what you want to do, is get those plants and grow them from seeds so you can get them acclimated to your climate. Right? So it might take 3 years. Anyways, all the asparagus is done. I removed it. I got the seeds. I even spread some of the seeds out here and planted them in here naturally. We got cats wanting to use it for a litter box. This is Sophia. She's the mama of all them other cats. She is a mean one. She's a mean one, but I still love her. So look over here, there's some of those asparagus seeds that dropped off. You're back. You like that, huh? You like that. So we're gonna want, because this is a bare spot right here, where Sophie's standing, we're gonna want these guys to, hey, watch out. I'm just trying to plant that stuff and you're wanting to fight. Jiminy Christmas, cat. So I'm just gonna push those down in the soil right there, like that. Hopefully, hopefully they'll grow. We have some inside that we're going to germinate. Nature has a way of taking care of itself. Huh. Oh, there's some seeds now I can see. Yeah. We always plant. We get arugula in February. That was a volunteer arugula now, and it grows wild in a lot of places around Redding and Montgomery Creek and everywhere's around the mountains here. It only lasts. It grows really heavy right here, but it only lasts for a very short time. But it is very, very good arugula, and you can mix it in with your lettuces that you'll grow. We're going to grow lettuce this spring, and those kind of things. We're going to get the old boat up by the shop up there where we can start working on it, and get it going good. Because it wouldn't start. We was going to take it out, and I got real sick with rotavirus, but we were going to take it out, and I got sick, and that was the end of that. So we are going to take it out pretty soon. January will be here before you know it. No, all right. Okay, so that was just a look at the garden on the, 17th of December. We cut these, what in the world? We cut these, this mint back, and here's some mint seeds. Mint will grow just about, these seeds right here are ready. They're brown. Anyways, mint's always nice to have. People like mint. I don't eat it because it's hard. It's really hard on my stomach. I mean, I might take a sprig now and then and chew it up. Yeah, it's time to prune. That peach tree right there is such a big producer. It grows so much fruit. We thinned that fruit out 3, maybe 4 times last year, and it still broke the limbs off. It's really got really weak wood, and it'll keep growing. We're going to cut that one off that broke right there, and hopefully it'll keep producing for us. We don't mind. Might look ugly, might not look like a very well pruned tree, but we had the bears get all these trees around here and pretty much tore them up. Believe it or not, peaches are one of your first fruits. That peach tree, and then the cherry trees are pretty much the first to produce fruit. So, yeah. All right, well, that's what's going on at the ranch. We're just kind of laying low. I see my neighbor down there with his tractor doing something down there. Anyways, well, that's what's going on at the ranch. Thanks for watching.